Good morning. It's Veronica again. It's early. I'm enjoying my cup of coffee and just kind of allowing myself to work into the day. So I'm a big proponent of self-care in the morning, making sure that you don't have to rush into the day so you don't shock your system. So I'm spending time with my coffee and relaxing. I read for a little while. I listened to music. I looked at my vision board while I was still in bed. A little while ago, I was talking about how you don't work for Henry Ford, and you don't. And if you don't know what I'm talking about, then go ahead and watch that video. It's called You Don't Work for Henry Ford. But the reason I was saying that is because we tend to think that we still need 9 to 5 hours as entrepreneurs, and for some of us that's true, but for a lot of us it's not, and you're not bound to anything. What you're bound to do is what is good for your business. However, I am a really big proponent of waking up early. I really believe that if you barrel roll into your day, you shock your system and you set yourself up to be in fight or flight mode for the entire day. If you don't wake up and you don't give your body and your mind time to wake up, I at least feel like I have started a race that I didn't sign up for, and now I have to fight to make sure that everything gets done. Coffee helps everything. Says somebody who's like, this is a quarter caffeinated. It is 3/4 decaf. I don't want to be addicted, and I don't want to get the jitters. I hate the jitters so much. And so I've been drinking almost no caffeine in my coffee. This is a total tangent because it gets me just that little tiny boost. It's about the same caffeine that tea would have at this blend level. I make it myself in my French press. But I do find that if I'm having a slow morning or a tough morning, coffee helps. It just gives me just that little bit. So anyway, I woke up at 6:30. My goal is actually to start waking up at 6. Just as a tip, putting water in your body first thing in the morning does wonders, especially if you live in a climate controlled building. Air conditioning and heat both dry out the air. And so you're going to be waking up dehydrated regardless. But in climate control, we're waking up even more dehydrated. So put water in your body. And then I make myself a smoothie, and then I sat on the couch and I just read. And I iced my ankle because I'm still broken. I actually don't like to use the word broken, but in this case, I am physically actually broken. I don't like it when people use the word broken for mental illness, because that's a whole nother can of worms. Let's talk about that sometime. When you wake up in the morning and you don't touch your technology, you allow yourself just time to read, to exercise, to make a good meal, and just be with yourself. Things might bubble up like, oh, I really want to get that done today. Just write it down or put it on your list, whatever you use, and then let it go and continue to warm up to the day. Allow the day to greet you and you to greet the day. It really makes a difference, because once you get into your work, you're going to be going and going and going and going. You're not going to stop. So to at least have the morning to slowly mentally prepare so that you don't feel like you're in panic mode, because if you don't get this done, then you won't make money and blah, 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 Maslow's hierarchy of needs, really low down. And if we're thinking about money, first thing when we wake up in the morning, we're going to be so stressed for the rest of the day. Wake up before anyone needs you and spend time with yourself. If you have kids, I know that's probably really early, but try it. Wake up before anybody needs you and just be with yourself, because at the end of the day, if you try to do this, you're going to be too tired. And you matter more than anyone else in your life, because if you are not okay, you're not going to be there for anybody else. I live my life for others. I'm a coach, but I
Right.
cannot do my job if I am not okay. Is literally like one of the mantras within the coaching space, that like you have to be on point energetically. Otherwise, you're not going to be able to do your job. So we have to be vibrating constantly at this level. But in order to do that, we have to set our foundation really well. And it starts with waking up. Try waking up earlier. Try letting yourself have more time in the morning to meditate, to work out, to read, to write, especially if you're a writer. If you're a writer, wake up early and write in the morning. Give yourself space to be you without input or pull from other sources. I think you'll have a much better day. The experts, thought leaders, we all kind of agree on this. Try it out. Tell me what you think. Give it a week. It's just a week. You've got 52 of them in a year. Even if you are a reverse entrepreneur, I know some of you out there are reverse entrepreneurs where you have fun in the morning and then work in the evening. Still try waking up earlier and seeing what that feels like to you. And then put your results in the doodly-doo below. Let us know how it goes. I look forward to having this conversation with you. It's an ever-evolving experience. I think that you'll find that you'll like some aspects, you won't like some other aspects. If you don't make time for yourself in the morning, you're not going to get to what you want to get to by the end of the day. It's that simple. P.S. What do you do at the end of the day anyway? You're probably not reading. You're probably watching Netflix or chasing the kids around. You're busy. It's the mornings before everything gets started. All right, I'll see y'all later.